When most people think of Florida, they picture palm trees, beaches, and theme parks. But in the world of motorcycle clubs, Florida represents something very different. Outlaws, brotherhood, Daytona Bike Week, chrome on the highways, and heat in the air and on the streets. Today, we're diving into the world of Florida's motorcycle clubs, its legends, its rallies, and the roads that define one of the wildest biker scenes in America. Welcome to Demons Row TV, the home of MC culture. I'm S the Ghost, your host. In this episode, we'll explore the history of Florida's outlaw clubs, the iconic bikers who made their mark, and the roads that shaped a generation of riders. Let's get into it. The motorcycle clubs of Florida. Florida's warm weather makes it a biker's paradise. From the Gulf Coast to Daytona, the state is filled with chrome, color, and horsepower. You'll see everything from Outlaws and Black Pistons to the Warlocks, Outcast, Chosen Few, Thunder Guards, and Thug Riders. Let's start with the club that's deeply rooted in Florida's MC history, the Outlaws Motorcycle Club. The Outlaws, or AOA, American Outlaws Association, were founded in McCook, Illinois, back in 1935. They eventually spread to Florida, where they became the dominant force in the state's biker scene. By the late 1960s, Florida chapters began to rise, and under the leadership of Big Jim Nolan in the 1970s, the Outlaws expanded rapidly, establishing one of the largest concentrations of outlaw members in the country. The South Florida chapter became legendary, especially during the reign of International President Harry Taco Bowman. Bowman turned Florida into a base for his campaign against rival clubs, most notably the Warlocks and the Hells Angels. From the 1980s to the mid-1990s, Florida was a battleground filled with assaults, kidnappings, and bombings tied to MC warfare. Bowman's time ended in 1999 when he was captured by the FBI after years on their most wanted list and sentenced to life in prison. The Outlaws' infamous skull and pistons logo, known as Charlie, remains one of the most recognized symbols in biker culture. The Black Pistons MC. When the Outlaws expand, they don't do it alone. Their support club, the Black Pistons Motorcycle Club, plays a major role. Founded in 2002, the Black Pistons act as a feeder and support organization for the Outlaws. Their two-piston patch mirrors the design of their parent club, symbolizing loyalty and shared brotherhood. The Black Pistons now have chapters around the world, from the United States and Germany to the United Kingdom, representing the Outlaws' growing reach. The Warlocks MC. No discussion of Florida biker culture is complete without the Warlocks Motorcycle Club, one of the most feared and respected names in the outlaw world. Founded in 1967 by U.S. Navy veterans led by Tom "Grub" Freeland, the Warlocks began as a tight brotherhood of military men stationed in Florida. Their emblem, the phoenix, symbolizes rebirth through fire, a perfect reflection of their rough and loyal nature. Throughout the decades, the Warlocks have clashed with the Outlaws and other clubs for control of Florida turf. Law enforcement has long described them as one of the most violent motorcycle clubs in America. In 1991, a 13-month ATF operation called Easy Rider targeted the Warlocks, leading to federal indictments that cemented their outlaw legacy. To this day, the Warlocks remain tied to Florida's identity, fierce, loyal, and unbreakable. The Mongols in Florida. Florida isn't just home to old-school biker legends. It's also a new frontier for expansion. The Mongols Motorcycle Club, founded in California in 1969, has spread across the country and into Florida, bringing new rivalries and power struggles. The Mongols' arrival turned the state into a contested battlefield. Their presence created tension with established clubs like the Outlaws and Warlocks, leading to violent confrontations during major events, including the 2025 Bike Week in New Smyrna Beach. Florida has become a proving ground for the next generation of Outlaw MC power. Florida's legendary bikers. Florida's biker legacy isn't just about clubs, it's about the people who built them. Billy Lane, the custom builder from Miami and founder of Choppers Inc., brought creativity and chaos to the biker world. Known for his appearances on Discovery Channel's biker build-offs, Lane's stretched choppers and revolver-style foot pegs made him a legend. Despite legal troubles, he returned to the scene stronger than ever. A true Florida original, Big Jim Nolan of the Outlaws MC embodied the pure outlaw lifestyle. No TV shows, no interviews, just respect earned on the streets. He led the South Florida chapter during its rise to dominance, leaving behind a name still spoken with reverence. And then there's Bessie Stringfield, known as the motorcycle queen of Miami. In the 1930s and 40s, she defied every barrier, race, gender, and danger, riding solo across America. During World War II, she served as a courier for the U.S. Army. Without Bessie, many of today's bikers wouldn't have the road open before them. Florida's biker icons range from outlaw legends to pioneers who changed history, each one adding a chapter to the story of American motorcycling. Florida's biggest bike rallies. Florida isn't just a place to ride, it's a place to gather. Daytona Beach Bike Week, born in 1937, started as a race and evolved into one of the largest biker events in the world. By the 1970s, Daytona was a battleground. Rival clubs, massive crowds, and a reputation that still carries weight today. Biketoberfest, Daytona's fall rally, offers the same energy in October. Music, rides, and crowds filling the streets for 4 days of chaos and camaraderie. Then there's Leesburg Bike Fest, which draws over 200,000 bikers to a small Florida town. The streets shut down, the bars overflow, and for a few days, Leesburg belongs to the riders. And of course, the Florida Keys Poker Run, the legendary ride from Miami to Key West. Ocean views, open roads, and thousands of bikes stretched across bridges in the sun. It's freedom on 2 wheels. Top 5 rides in Florida. 1. Overseas, highway to Key West, miles of bridges over turquoise water. This is the ride every biker dreams of. 2. Ormond Scenic Loop, just outside Daytona. This ride weaves through oak trees and coastline. Hit it at sunrise and it feels like another world. 3. Ocala National Forest, long empty roads through dense forest. Quiet, raw, and perfect for clearing your mind. 4. A 1A from St. Augustine to Flagler Beach. Ocean to your right, biker bars to your left. It's pure coastal riding. 5. The Tamiami Trail, Route 41. Through the Everglades, past gators and swamps. It's gritty, hot, and unforgettable. Each of these routes shows a different side of Florida. Paradise and danger, beauty and power. The independent scene. Not every Florida biker wears a patch, and that's what makes the state unique. The independent scene here is strong. Some riders once wore colors, others never did. But all share the same code: freedom, loyalty, and the open road. From Tampa to Miami to Jacksonville, Florida's biker culture thrives because it's built on individuality and brotherhood in equal measure. So wherever you ride, patched or independent, remember one thing: the night belongs to those who ride it. We run the night.